So, hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's session. The reason why I'm holding the session back to back is to make sure that we don't make mistakes. The $100 account I created, demo account I created on Wednesday, I traded it to 60 to $62. I traded it to $62 already. $62. So it just lets you know it is possible. I took only one trade, just with one trade, though. With one trade risking about 20% of the account, and I already made it. In fact, it was at 75. Market was retracing when I took it out. And it was even going to get to, it was going to get to 100, like 100% of the account, right? But yeah, I'm not saying that you should risk that much, but just let you know it is possible. And if you go about it the right way, you are definitely going to make money here. Just make sure you follow instructions. Now, I've been saying this, make sure you follow instructions since. And I keep on saying it is because of I know how very delicate this thing can be. So make sure you follow instructions. So from our last class, we talked about lot size, and lot and position sizes. So lot size basically. And when it comes to lot sizing, we have the micro lot size, we have the mini lot size, and the standard lot size. Now, one thing just to make it easy for you, and so that you don't go thinking about it from a very different perspective, right? And in a very far way. When you see 0.01, which is this lot size here, 0.01 up to a 0.09. 0.01, you can see per pip, it says 10 cents per pip. And for you to get the value of a dollar when using the 0.01, price needs to go in your direction 10 pips. So 10 pips movement makes a dollar when you are using the 0.01. So left for me, what I just tell myself is that for 10 pips, I see 10 pips as this stuff is marking differently. Give me a minute. For 10 pips, I see 10 pips as 1. 20 pips, I see 20 pips as what? As 2. I see 20 pips as 2. I see 30 pips as 3. All the way down to 10 pips, all the way down to 100 pips, I see 100 pips as what? As 10. How about getting the logic? I see 200 pips as 20. How about getting the logic? 100 pips is what? Is 10. 200 pips to me is 20. Forgive this handwriting, I'm trying to annotate the best way I can, right? So if 10 pips is 1, 20 pips is 2, 30 pips is 3, 100 pips is 10, 200 pips is 20, it means that 50 pips is what? Is 5. So this is why I decided to do it this way, and I hope that after this we get to understand it properly, and it doesn't become so difficult and so hard. So if somebody tells you, oh, I'm entering or enter this trade with a 0.01, or you want to enter a trade with a 0.01, for a 0.01 right now, if I say the stop loss is 30 pips, 30 pips stop loss, and you want to enter with a 0.01, it means that you are going to do, since I said 30 pips is 3, your stop loss of 0.01, you are going to do 1 times 3. That will let you know how many pips you are risking on this account. Although when you open the MT5 and you enter into it, you will see there when you click on the stop loss after setting it, it will show you how much you are going to be losing. But this way, just before you execute it, so that you are not caught at a shock by opening the wrong lot size that does not suit your account. When you open a 0.01, 1 times 3 is going to be $3. If the lot size you are using is a 0.05, for a 0.05, I said 0.05 is going to be 5. Now, if the stop loss, I tell you, oh, the stop loss is 60 pips, that means 60 pips equals what? equals 6. Are you getting it? So it will be 5 times 6. And what is 5 times 6? 5 times 6 is going to give you what? It's going to give you 30. So it means that you are going to be losing $30 on that trade if you enter into it. If you use 5 lot size, 0.05, and you put in your stop loss at 60 pips, if the trade should go against you, you lose $30. Now somebody is asking, for the unit, is that the amount of dollars? For example, $100. No. For the unit, that's not. When you see this unit session, this unit size here, normally for you to be able to trade the foreign exchange market, for you to be able to open a position of 0.01, naturally, you need $1,000. But your broker gives you what we call a leverage, which was what we chose that time in the beginning. I said set your leverage to the highest leverage of 1:1,000. So whatever you deposit into the broker is going to times it by that leverage, letting you trade higher lot sizes, because in the back end, it's showing that you have more than the amount that you funded. The amount you funded times 1,000 is what you are trading with in the eyes of the broker. Now, I don't want to go into all of that. I don't want to confuse us because we're not here to learn about Forex itself as a whole. We're here to understand position sizing so that we can copy seamlessly. Are you getting it? So that we can copy seamlessly. Now, if you open, what particular lot size is good for somebody that has a $100 account? Now, like I said the other day, if you have a $100 account or any other account you are trading, I don't expect you to be risking more than 10% of your account. So you are looking to risk between 5 to 10% of your account. So if I call a trade for you now and I say gold, buy now, so price, gold, buy now, stop loss is 40 pips. And you don't want to lose more than 5 to 10%. Me, I will agree that you use 5% of your account. 5% means that you are willing to lose $5 on the account. $5. That's what you are willing to lose, $5 on that account. So if I say gold, buy now, stop loss pips is 50 pips. Except if you want to lose $10. But I say stop loss pips is 40 pips. And you are willing to lose $10. $10 is 10% of your account. Like I said, maximum you should be looking to risk if you have a $100 account is $10. I say stop loss pips is $40. It means that if I say the stop loss pips is $40, I say $40 is 40 pips. That is 40 pips is equals to what? Is equals to 4. Abi? 40 pips is equals to 4. So if 40 pips is 4, what lot size exactly will you enter that if you times it by this 4 now, you will not get more than 5 or you will not get more than 10 since you are looking to risk 10. So if you are looking to risk 5% because of your account is a $100 account, you are going to use a 0.01 because of it is only 1 that you will times by 4 that will give you what? 4, which is below 5. If you are willing to lose 5%, you are going to use what? 0.01. 0.01. Now, if you are willing to lose 10%, you can afford to use a 2. That is 0.02 because of 0.02 in the real sense is a what? Is a 2. 0.02. Now, with a 0.02, it means that you are doing 4, which is the 40 pip stop loss, times 2. Times 2, which is going to give you 4 times 2 is going to give you 8. So it means that if you lose this trade, you'll be losing what? $8. $8 on the trade. $8 on the trade. Mind you, we're going to be targeting times 2. So if you're losing 8, you're getting like 16 or 20 something or 30 something. Or you're losing 8, you're going to be gaining maybe maybe 20 or 40. It all depends, or 30. Depends on how well the market goes for the day. But minimum we're looking at is always times two. So if you're losing eight, you should be looking to make like 16. Except the market is clearly telling us to exit. That is when we exit. So there are situations where the market will clearly tell you it is not going to give you a 1 to 2 exit. So when I say exit your trade now, make sure you exit. Follow simple instructions. But the most important thing is understanding the lot size. Now, why am I always talking about risk and risk and risk and risk and risk? It's because it is only the risk we can control. We cannot control our profit. This trade, you can enter into it now and it will give you up to $60 with your 0.02. It can give you up to $100 with your 0.02. That is how very fast and wide the market can do on one single trade. But you want to make sure that you are risking as minimal as possible. As what minimal as possible, the bare minimum to make the most. So now, moving ahead, if you are using a $500 account to trade, because I know some of us here can afford to fund $500. Be afraid to fund your money, oh. But I just say put what you can afford to risk. But don't be afraid. If you have 1K, fund it. If you have 2K, fund it. If it's money that you can afford to risk a percentage of it or a part of it, you can fund it. That is the truth. Just make sure if you are following this trading style that we're going with, and you're following instructions, you are going to make profit. And understand that you don't have to chase after trades. If you come and you come late to a trading signal, leave it alone. There are other trades to come tomorrow. And if at all in a day we don't call any signal, know that the market was not right. So one thing about signal groups, and most signal groups that I've even been in, because I've joined a lot of signal groups before I became profitable, is the fact that they are always sending signals. So for sometimes 7 to 10 signals in a day is not by the amount of signals you take or the amounts of trade you take in a day. It's the quality of the setup. In Forex, less is more and more is less. The main purpose is to grow your account. It's not to be collecting plenty signals. It's not to be collecting 10 signals in a day or 20 signals in a day. No, that is not the purpose. Yes, it is a signal group, but it is called copy trading group. So you mirror exactly how I trade. The goal is to make sure at the end of the month you have made back whatever it is that you have spent on this copy trading and you have more profit to show for it. Are you getting it? So if you follow properly the instructions, you are going to make money. There's no how you will not make money. Now let's do for $500. So if you have a $500, maximum you should be risking is what? Is $50 on a single trade, which is 10%. $50 on a single trade. Right? Now, if you are risking $50 on a single trade, what lot size should you be using? That is another question. What lot size should you be using? We are seeing 0.10 to 0.90 as the mini lot. Now, if you have $50, 10% of $50 is what? 10% of $500, sorry, is $50, right? Now, for this lot size is 0.10. Just like you removing the 0.10 is equals to 10. For me, this is how I calculate it, is equals to 10. A 0.20 for me is equals to 20. Just unlike the former one that is 0.01 is equals to 1. So if you notice, the patterns are the same. It's more like it increased from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, down to 90. Because of with this one, you can choose 11. If you put a 0, what was the last place we had? Because I know I was talking and I think my network kind of like disappeared. What was the last place we had? So that I can just continue from there. So I was talking about the $500 thing before the network cuts me out. Yeah. So if you are trading with $500, one thing you should understand. Now, when it comes to the mini lot size, remember you can open from 10 to 90. So just see it like you are writing. You are writing. That's how I take it. See it like you are writing, right? See it as if you are writing. Now, as if you are writing 1 to 90 or 1 to 100. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 till you get to 90. Because in this side, you can open a lot size of 0.12. And 0.12 will mean what? Will mean $12 per 10 pip. Forgive my writing. Will mean $12 per 10 pip. Right? 0.12. Now, if you write 13, 13 will equals to what? That's 0.13 is equals to what? So 13. 0.35 is equals to what? $35 per 10 pip. 0.89 is equals to $89 per 10 pip, and on and on and on and on and on like that, right? So if for a $500 account, you are looking to risk 10%, 10% is $50. What will now be the right trade what will now be the right lot size when I call a signal? Remember, like I said, maximum you want to risk is what? $50, which is 10% of your account. So I'm saying risk between 5% to 10%. So if you're not risking $50, you're risking 25. So when I call a trade and I'm like, hey guys, I'm just putting a trade now on NASDAQ, stop loss or a trade on gold, stop loss is $50. The stop loss is what? Is $50. I say $50. The stop loss is 50 pips, sorry. Stop loss is what? 50 pips. And you know that 10% on your account is what? Is $50. And you want to risk 10% on that trade. Stop loss is 50 pips. What will you do? Remember, 50 pips is what? Is a 5. 50 pips is equals to 5. So what times 5 will give you 50? It is 10. So since a 0.10 equals 10, it means that 10 times 5 will give you what? Will give you 50. I don't know if this makes sense to anybody. So that means when I say, oh, I spot a trade on gold, oh, stop loss is 50 pips. Enter. You are going to use a 0.10 as your lot size to execute that trade. And if market should go against you, you'll be losing $50 from your $500. I don't know if that makes sense. Now, if you want to lose lesser than that, $25, all you have to do is change the 0.10 to 5. So the lot size you open will be a 0.05. And 5 times 5 is going to give you what? 25. I don't know if this makes sense. Now, one thing I want you to notice is that the higher the stop loss, the smaller the lot size you should be using. The higher the stop loss pips, the smaller the lot size. The more, the lesser the stop loss pips, the higher the lot size can go. Now, let's just say this same trade right now, you want to risk $50. And I say, gold, oh, buy gold now. Stop loss pips is what? Is 20 pips. Stop loss pips is 20 pips. Now, 20 pips is equals to what? Is equals to 20. That is 2. Is equals to 2. 20 pips is equals to 2. So what times 2 will give you 50? What times 2 will give you 50? It's 25. So that means if you want to enter the lot size now to risk your $50, you are going to enter a 0.25 lot size, which is 25 times 2, which will give you what? 50. $50 in loss. Now, if you want to risk If you say, oh, I want to reach 25 dollars, and the pips is what? It's 20 pips regardless. I want to reach 25. It's going to be a what? A 0 point um 25 divided by 2, 1 point, that's 112. So we cannot get 25. There's no point here. It's a 0.12. So if you do 0.12 and price goes against you, what you'll be losing will be what? 0.12, that's 12 times 5, 12 times 2, sorry. What you'll be losing will be what? To be 24, $24. I don't know if I'm making sense. If you're understanding me so far, just type on, please. Type on. Type on. I don't want to be saying gibberish. Type on, type on, type on. Type on. Type on. Type on. Nice, 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 nice. It's good to see that everybody's following. So one thing I will always call for you when I call trades, I will tell you the pips. So with the pips, you will know the lot size to use. Now, if you are somebody that funded 1,000 or 2,000, it means that you'll be playing with the big guys here. If you fund up to 2,000, you'll be playing with standard lots. Now, like you all know, 0.01 to 0.09 is like saying 1 to 9. 0.10 to 0.90 is like say 1 to 9, 10 to 90. Now 1.0 all the way down to infinity, like saying 100 to a million. Do you get it? So if you put in a 1.0, you are literally saying 100 because of it is 1.00, which means what? $100 per 10 people. Now, if you want to lose 10% on a 1K account, it means that you are sacrificing $100 on that trade. So for a trade like that, if you have for a trade like that, if you have a stop loss, let me just say, oh, guys, buy gold now. Stop loss 30 pips. For somebody that I tell stop loss 30 pips, it means that you can go ahead to open a position of 0.30 because 30 pips is equals to what? Is equals to 3. And 0.30 is $30 per 10 pip. So if you now do 30 times 3, what should you be getting? You'll be getting $90. So on this trade, you'll be losing what? $90. That is if you have a 1K account and you're looking to lose 10%, 10% is $100. So with a 0.3, when I say, oh, gold, buy now, stop loss pips is 30 pips. If you enter with a 0.30, which means $30 per 10 pip, times 3, which is the pips, right? 30 pips is times 3, is going to give you 90. Now, if this trade should go in your direction, 100 pips, you're going to be making $300. If it goes in your direction, 200 pips, you are going to be making $600. Can you see? So people that are trading in this volume, they are the big guys. It is very easy for them to scale and make something profitable that might not be in the form of greed. But if you have not mastered your emotions yet, and $1,000 is not something you can easily afford to put on the line, right? You know that your emotions cannot handle losses on it. You can just take a chill pill. But if you can afford to fund that, trust me, you'll make a lot of money from 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. You'll be making a lot of money from this company, like a lot of money, and you trade lesser. You trade with much more confidence and not blow your money. But regardless, this is for those with both small accounts and plenty money in their account. All you want to do is make sure you understand the risk involved and not risk more than 5 to 10%. That is why I'm always saying 5 to 10%. of your account. Now somebody has a question. So I'm going to take questions before I continue. Before we go into the execution part, I want to believe that everybody understands what I've been teaching so far since I had a lot of ones. I'm going to be taking questions right now. So if you have a question, please raise up your hand and ask your question. So Joy says she has a question. Unmute and ask your question.
Okay. Thank you very much. I understood what you said. But my question goes like this. For this copy trading, I just wanted to ask, when you tell us to enter a trade, right, will you be giving us the exact points to like take the trade, like exact points, then the take profit, okay, TP1, TP2, this is your stop loss, like the exact value, or we have to calculate it ourselves, like in
I'll give you
it.
the exact figure, exact TP
Okay.
level, exact SL level. But sometimes I might tell you to exit because of most times I like keeping my TP open. And one of the reasons why I keep my TP open is because you might have a particular point that you want the price to get to, and price can get there and far beyond that point. So I can give you a TP1 and TP2. And that is for those that know how to split their lot sizing. Most times I only use two different lot sizes to enter. Like I split my lot size. If I want to enter with a 0.50, I can split it into two, a 0.25, 0.25. If I want to enter with a 1.0, I split it into two, 0.50, 0.50. I have TP1, have TP2. But most times I don't trade with TP1 and TP2. Instead, I use one huge lot size. By the time I get satisfied to a particular amount that price has given me, I will withdraw partial profits and leave the others to be running rather than doing a TP1 and TP2. So there's a way to take partials. I'll teach us everything right now. So that in case price has gotten to a particular level and I've still not said close and you feel like, oh, I need to secure a part of this my profit, I'll teach you how to take partials. The trade will still be running while you still close a part of your entry. You get it?
Yeah, yeah, I
If it's
understand.
for the
It
entry
can
point,
go to
yeah. But if it's for the entry point, the SL level, I'm going to give it to you because our stop loss is what we can control. Our TP, not that much because price can give us above and beyond what we ask for. But I'll tell you where I have in mind for my TP, take profit level. Price might not get there before it starts acting up. So in between, I can still tell you, guys, close now. I don't think price is going to go any further. So I'll always update you when we are in trades. So price might not get to the TP before I say close. Are you getting it? Or I can say, guys, this is where the TP is. But right now, I think we should adjust the TP level a little bit further because of I'm seeing that price is going to go way more. You get so stuff like that. But the stop loss level is the one that we really, really need. We want you to manage your funds properly. And that is why I'm talking about the lot sizing. Because that one now is left to you. You know the size of your account. I don't know the size of your account. You know the size of your account, you know the capacity of your account. So what I'm teaching is risk control for that account. But the entry point I'm going to write out, the TP level and the SL level I'll write out for you. I'll write the figure. All you have to do is copy and that's why it's called copy trading. All you have to do is just take it from the group, put it in your this thing and paste it. Once you paste it, boom, the trade is running.
exactly.
So copy and paste. I'm going to show you how to do that one. Copy and paste. And most
Thank
times I
you.
don't start trading till that 2:30, 3 o'clock. So you may not be. And then for gold, it can be early, it can be late. It all depends. But when we see signals, we drop. I'm not looking to be dropping 5 signals a day. Mm-mm. Because one reason why people blow their account is too many trades every day. You cannot monitor consistency and a proper flow of probability. So I'm looking to dropping 1 to 2 trades daily, maximum 3 trades. But if I should drop 3 trades, know that we have very good run on our first and second trade. If I can drop the third one. So everything boils down on risk man. This is not like every other signal group that you see that any small thing they have dropped signal for you. Hey, go this one buy, this one sell, this one. We're not doing that here. That is chaotic. We are doing proper growth and following risk management The way I'll grow my account is how I want your account to grow. So in a week, there are some weeks that the market might be completely slow. You can even take maybe just 4 trades. It is not in quantity, it is in quality. It is not in quantity, it is in quality. But I will make sure I put a buzz. Anytime I'm on my chart, I'm monitoring the chart, I will let us know, oh, I'm on the chart now, expect signal soon. So that you are on standby. Even if you are doing something, you can always still be checking the group once in a while to make sure that you don't miss out. I hope it is all clear. I hope it is clear. Joy.
Yes, yes, I was trying to unmute. Thank you very much. I just wanted to clarify that part because I don't want a situation whereby maybe I'm working or doing something else and you drop a trade and I have to calculate tips. So that's why I just wanted to be clear on that part that I'll just, input the
The only thing
figures
you need
and
to
what.
calculate is the lot size that you want to put in. The risk you want to put
Yes.
in is what you have to calculate. How much am I throwing on this trade? That's what. But for the TP level, I know we don't have to calculate that. And that is why I said we
Oh,
need to use the same broker. Now, by the time I write it out, on your own end, it's the same thing. You just copy and paste it.
yes, yes. I get that. Thank you very much. I've gotten clarity.
You're welcome. Any other person? Any other person? Question, please, before we go into the practical aspect. Question, question, question. I don't know if we have volunteers, because if I do it, it's always like magic. I don't know if I have anybody that wants to volunteer. I need like 2, 3 volunteers or 4. On your MT5 right now, your demo account is set ready. Let's just do practical on how the thing is going to be. Let's just have a quick practical. This is already 7:54. I want us to have a practical so that we'll finish right now. Anybody, anybody? Anybody on their MT5 and ready? Now your account, okay. Can you share your screen for your MT5? I need you to share. All right, then let me stop sharing.
I can I can share my screen. Would you like me to join with my laptop or I should continue on my phone?
Continue with your phone, please. Continue with your phone. I want you to share your screen. So I'll be giving us a quick demo on how the thing is going to look like, right? Let me just go straight from my own phone. Normally, I'm going to send you a laptop format for the TP and SL level, but let's just see.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to share, but it says only the host can share in this meeting.
Yeah, let me allow. Sorry, that's my fault.
Oh.
All right, please go ahead. Ash. Go ahead and share. You can share now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that now. Alright, I'm sharing my screen right now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. So this is how this thing is going to be, right? I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Boom. Let's say I spot the signal right now, and the signal is looking very good. And let's say it is NAS 100. And please, I need you to pay attention because the way NAS moves, NAS lot sizing is different from gold lot sizing. Go to NAS first. US 100 cash is what I call the NASDAQ. So go to US 100 cash. Click on it. Now you see that it brings new order, it brings charts, it brings properties. So instead of clicking on charts, right now, nothing should concern you with the chart. Once you click on it, you go to new order. New order means you want to take a new trade. Now you can see for the NAS 100, 0.10 is the same thing as 0.01. With the NAS 100, there is nothing like a 0.01. And that is because the unit and the lot size calculation is different. So 0.10 is $1, 0.20, $2, 0.30, $3, 0.40, $4. Now, if you want to take $10, you need to do a 1.0 for $10, 2.0 for $20. If you want to do $100, that is a 1.00, you need to do like 100.0. Are you getting it? So the lot sizing is a little bit different. Instead of 0.01 for like gold, it means $1. It is a 0.10 that means $1 per 10 pip for the NASDAQ. Are we good? Right now, change this lot sizing to a 0.01 and try to execute. You will see that it will tell you invalid this. Just try. Change it to a 0.01. We are trying to buy or
Yeah.
sell. Try to sell.
I can't
You
It's
can't
not
sell.
reachable.
It's not exactly. Now change it back to a 0.10. Sell.
Yeah, it's
This is that is
reachable.
on now. You can sell. And if you sell this, if price goes against you 30 pips, what you'll be losing is $3. Now I have a trade format that is here now. You will see something like this. I'll send it to the group. So also be checking the group, guys. We see something like this. Now, this is how this thing looks like. I will send the format to that this thing look like, and I'll write it out. So the stop loss pips, you will see me write something like this: 25, 451.48. But the number I'll be putting is the exact number because most of these brokers on TradingView, they are not the same brokers on um on XM. So when I go to the XM broker itself, what I'll be saying is a what? Is a 25,392. But here it's showing 25,451. Can you see how the brokers are different? So if you see something like this is just me showing you in a graphical representation where what I have that I'm going for a sell. Now I'm going to write out the original figure for execution, which is the 25,394. 25,394. That is the entry point, 0.53. So you see it like this. Coming. What you see? SL means stop loss. So if you see me write SL, I'm telling you the stop loss for the trade is going to be, since we're taking a sell, we're going to do 30 pips. So for 30 pips, it will be 25, 4, 2, 4. And the first TP we can have. TP means take profit. 25. Trust me, it's going to be faster than this. So, but now I'm taking my time. 25, because of this is just a random trade. 25, 3, sorry, 294.53. Should I have said something like this right now? Okay, go on your chart and try to do it. Go on your chart, click sell first. Click yourself first. Although the market is buying, but we are doing for both sides, both for sell and both for buy, so that you understand the concept.
Should I click on sell right now?
Yes, click on sell. How much is in the trading account, the demo account? You don't have any money in this demo.
Sorry.
Look-
Let me use this account.
Is that a demo account? Okay, yes, let's go. All right then. Click on it.
So let me click on sell right now.
Yes, click on sell. But remember, the TP and the SL level, you are supposed to put them. Remember, like this now, you have not set stop loss, you have not set TP. So go and set the TP and set the SL level that is sent to the group. So you click on modify position to do that. So like this, you can copy the entry price, the stop loss, just copy everything. Then the TP level. Can you see right now? Now go to your chart. Squeeze it in. This Brent chart you're looking at, go to the um Nasdaq. Maybe can you see the chart now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that the trade has executed. Go to 30 minutes. Right now, look at the top. Just wait. Look at the top. Your top right corner has what we call the M5. Right? Top left corner, sorry. Top left corner has what we call the M5. Have you seen it? US 100 M5 says M5 at the top left corner. Click on that M5. Yes, okay, now you can see 15. It brings out 15:30. That's what we call 30. We go to 30 minutes to give you a broader view right now. Can you see where the TP level is? Exact place I have for my TP. Now squeeze in, squeeze the chart, let it be smaller so that you can see where the stop loss is. Squeeze in the chart, you want to see the top of the chart. You're not squeezing in the chart. Like squeeze where the numbers are so that it comes down.
Sorry.
If that is not working, just change it to a higher time frame. Maybe that, yeah. Change it to a higher time frame. Should be able to see. Maybe change it to H4, that's 4 hours. Squeeze it down. You're not squeezing it down, so you cannot see where your stop loss is. I want to see your stop loss.
I don't know how to squeeze it down. Sorry.
Squeeze, you see where the numbers are? That place where the numbers
Yes.
are, just drag it down. Exactly.
Oh,
Can you see where your SL is now? Now, the good thing is when you click on the SL, click on the SL that you set. It will tell you how much you are losing on this trade. Click on the SL. Just tap it. The stop loss. Can you see? You are going to lose how much? $2.64.
24. Yeah.
Exactly. So $2.64 is what you lose on this trade if it should go against you. And if it should go in your direction, how much are you gaining? $10.36.
$10.
Can you see? Now let's do another thing. Let's execute this same trade now as it is with a different lot size. Go up. Go to trade. So add a new trade, new order. So with the new order, you already have the stop loss, right? So put in the stop loss
I
that
should put the same with
the same
stop
stop
loss.
loss. Yes. I want to do for a different lot size user. So the first person wants to just risk $3 on the trade, right? And you see that with the way they entered, they have been losing less than $3, right? Now, before you press execute, change the lot sizing to a 1.0. Now, with a 1.0 for NASDAQ, remember NASDAQ lot sizing and gold lot sizing is different. So if I call any trade, if it is NASDAQ, I'll always tell you check the lot size so that you do not make a mistake. Now, for the NASDAQ, a 1.0 is the same thing as 0.10 on gold. Are you getting it? So a 1.0 is you risking 10. Do you get? Is you risking 10? Just give me a minute, guys. All right, I'm back. So with a 1.0, now click on sell. Click on the sell. Are you clicking? Exactly.
Yeah.
Although you can see that price is going against, right? But can you see the difference? Can you see how this one is reading? It started by reading a minus 2.57. Now go to the chart. It is always in the chart. Expand a little bit. Go up, go up, go up. Now change the time frame to a lesser time frame so that we can see the two different lines. Exactly. Squeeze in, squeeze down. Yeah, 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 it's okay, it's okay. So the one that you just put for a 1.0, click on it. Click on this click on the one. Exactly. Can you see how much you are going to lose if price goes against you? How much is that?
14
14.25.
point
But
US
now,
dollar.
if the price should go your direction, how much are you making immediately?
215.75 US dollar.
Exactly. So to whom much is given, much is expected. On this trade now, you are risking 14 pips stop loss. That is why the loss is $14. If it was a 30 pip stop loss, right, you'll be losing $30, but you'll be gaining 115. But because of price has gone against you a little bit and it's closer to the first initial stop loss, it's letting you know that if the market should hit your stop loss, so you are going to lose $14.25. But if it goes in your direction, you'll be making what? $115. So the higher the stop loss you use, the more at risk your account is at. And I don't expect you to be risking more than 10% of your account. So if you are going to be losing $14 on your $100, it means that it is not right for you. Do you get it?
Yes.
You get. So now let's go and execute another trade again. This same thing, oh, go back to trade. Mind you, this is us testing and test running, right? Testing and test running. Now, let's say you want to open another trade right now, huh? And you are thinking, oh, I don't want to lose more than 14. I want to keep my loss at $10 maximum. So with that kind of stop loss, 14 pips, it means that you can keep it at a 0 point, what's now, we give you that, like a 0.6. That is $6 per pip, abi? Price is already going in profit. The price is already going in profit now. Um, Still enter a trade before you go. Still enter on that trade. Go to trade. Let's run this idea. New order. So enter with a 0.5. That is, you're putting $5 per 10 pip, right? 0.5. The pips right now is
Same stop
around
loss.
14. Yes. For a sell, the same stop loss, same everything. I hope we get to understand this thing.
Okay. Let
Yes.
me click on sell now, right?
Yes, sell. Mind you, for NASDAQ, a 0.5 is the same thing as 0.05, just like it is on gold. I hope you get it. So now click on the chart again. Let's see. Click on that 0.05 that you just opened. Zoom in very well so that you can see it. Zoom in, zoom in. Yes, click on it. 0.05, the 0.05. How much are you losing if price will go against you? Drag it to the side so that you can see, or drag it down so that you can see how much you are losing. You see, if price should go against you, you are going to be losing what? $8. So everything put together right now, you are still not losing 20% of your account. But me, I do not advise that you risk this much on a single trade, because if you try this kind of trade 5 different times and the 5 of them go against you, you have a very high tendency to blow your account. So the first one is $8, second one is more than 20 sef. The first one is $8, second one is 14, then the other one is 2. So that's 16.14. That's 30. You're losing $30 on this trade. If it goes against you, 30. But if it goes in your direction, you're going to be making about 160. So you see that the risk to reward is very high. It's always in the risks to reward. But sometimes price might not even go your direction. So why do you want to do this? Yes, it also applies to gold trading. We're going to do for gold also. So just calm. I'm just trying to let you know that there's difference in lot sizing when it comes to gold and Nasdaq. Remember, this is not a real trade. This is just a test run. And I did it with multiple lot sizes so that you can see how to even check what you'll be losing on a trade by the time you set the stop loss. And you can also know what you are looking for. Make sure that you are not losing more than 10% of your account per trade. And if you lose up to 10% in a day, call it a day. Don't take another trade. Even if you send another trade to the group, you don't take it. If you have done 10% on your first trade and then we call another trade, do not take it. Leave it alone. Come back tomorrow. There are fresh ideas every single day. So just look to risk 5 to 10% of your account per time. Please. Now let's go to gold. Go to gold. Go to gold. Yes. So for gold now, let me send. Let me send for gold. So I'm going to my chart. Let's say for gold now, I'm having like a buy bias, buy continuation, right? Yes, I'm having a buy continuation bias. And I see price right now, it's a buy, just calm down. It's a buy right now. Stop loss pips is around 50 pips, right? 50 pips for the stop loss. our buying. So entry will be, let me snap it first. You see something like this, gonna come the entry. Once I say buy now, you just click on buy first. Do you get?
Okay. So should I buy with 0.01?
Yes, first, 0.01 first.
Okay, I'm buying now.
Four one 1.34. Then the stop loss pips. 4110. What's happening to your network?
Hello, coach. Are you still here?
Oh, I've been talking since and I did not even know that I was muted. So I was saying that the network took me out and I had to go check the router. I think something was wrong with it. So I sent the stop loss to the group and I also sent the TP level. So I was asking, you have not put in the stop loss level yet. Can you hear me, Joy?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yes, I can hear you now.
the stop loss level and the TP level that I put in there.
Okay, the stop loss and the TP. 411027.
I want you to enter positions now. that are higher. So for gold, a 0.10 is the same thing as a 1.0 on Nasdaq. So go and put in a buy position. You can see how, click on the TP, see how much is the TP there. Can you see $20 worth profit? That is over 200 pips from that position. When you lose how much? $4. But when you win how much?
$4.
$20. Can you see? So that is how it is going to be. So right now, go and execute a trade again. For gold, though, still execute. Now enter with a
Same.
1.0. Let's see. They might not let you. A 0.10, sorry. Meaning that you are going to use $10 per 10 pips. Now enter a buy. The same stop loss, the same TP. That has to be very fast because the market is already leaving.
So
See,
it's not enough money.
yes, that's because of you already have enough high positions before on Nasdaq. So opening on gold too is a lot. Is a lot. So let's see, reduce it to 0. It's true, it will not open for gold. A 0.10 will not open for gold because of gold is very, very fast. So change it to a 0.03. The 0.03, you'll be losing about $15. Still not
Still
enough.
not enough money.
Let's say 0.02. I don't think they might let you open more position because of the Nasdaq position is already high enough too. 0.01, let's see, might not work. Not enough money. So you have exhausted your leverage. Positions you can enter. So let's
Okay.
see how it plays out.
Should
But
I connect the $10,000 on
no,
to see what
no
starts?
need. This is just to show you on a manual scale how. Now, go back. Go back. See how the market is playing. It's moving between 12, 13, 12, 13, and that is because of how the Nasdaq is playing. The Nasdaq now is moving, I think is going up or something. Market will soon close. So having a bit of fluctuations and no direction. But this in itself is just to show you how the market moves and what you should be expecting in the market. Are you getting me? This is what you should be expecting.
Yes.
Exactly. I hope with this now we all know how to execute. Please, if you have questions, just ask your questions now before we call it a day. Thank God. That's why I decided that you do it so that it's not look like I'm the only one doing it. You do it so that everybody can see what is possible. And I hope we're following through as she was doing it, we're also doing it on our own end. That is how we can make this thing work. Oh. Please and please, I expect everybody to follow through. Okay?
Yes, coach.
Any question? Because after now, I want us to deposit. Raise your hand in the comment section. In the comment section. Raise your hand in the participants area if you have questions.
Can I stop sharing now?
Yes, please stop sharing. Right, please go ahead and ask your question to me.
Okay. Hi, good evening, everyone. So I just wanted to confirm because when we were doing the Nasdaq one, there was an entry point
Yes.
because I was trying to follow as Joy was doing it, but I realized that there's no place to put the entry point. So I wanted to confirm, is it best to just immediately execute the sell or buy, then just go and modify it and put the stop loss and TP so that one gets the exact entry point as that's when you drop it,
Yeah.
or there's a place to actually set it? Because I think from the gold one, I figured, okay, maybe it's just best to already first click on buy or sell, and then you can now go and modify it.
Most
Because I
times
couldn't
when
get the exact same position.
when I say buy now, right, I expect you to execute your trade, then maybe put the TP later. Except you are using what we call a
Mm.
buy limit or a sell limit. But I don't use buy limit and sell limits. I like to execute the trade in real time. Now, the reason why I'm putting the entry point is to let you see how far the market has strayed away from our original entry. So that by the time you are calculating your current entry to your stop loss level, you will know how much you are going to be losing on that trade.
Okay.
So sometimes I might
Yeah.
still buy now, and the price might still even go lower than what I called. So by the time me I'm risking $30,
Mm.
when you are entering, you'll be risking like $20. So I might be risking 30 pips, but by the time you are able to execute, you might be risking 20. So sometimes I might say buy now, I might have entered, I'll be risking 30. By the time you will enter, you'll be risking 40. So from that 40, you already know, okay, since I'm on a 40 level from the actual entry, this is how much I'll be losing. That is why I'm putting the entry points for you.
So how do we calculate all those 50 pips, 40 pips, 30 pips that
I'll
you had mentioned?
tell you that from my point of entry, price is
Okay.
50 pips. You just look out for the number. If I'm buying,
Okay.
right, it means that your number should be equal to mine or lesser than mine. If I'm selling, your number should be equal to mine or higher than mine. It will not be that when market has gone, although I will tell you when price cannot fully enter again. Now, there's also buy limit and sell limit, right? If you want to catch the exact entry point that I have, you can instead use a buy limit. So if the market has gone, let me tell you what I mean by buy limit. Um, Joy, share again. Share again. Let's play with this. Let's play with this. Share again. Let's quickly play with this.
Okay.
Yeah, so share your 35 again. Let's just play with this. So if you are looking to buy at the exact time, but you're looking for the exact one, well, I must use the exact one. What you need to do, okay, you see, our stop loss has been hit on one of the trades. Can you see? On the US, I think it's the US 100. No, gold. Gold actually just hit stop loss. So what we lost, $5. Gold hit stop loss. So it must have been a very fast stop loss. Let me check it. So at least now you know that if the market goes against you, $5, you are good. Just chill. So I mean, I was not calling you to come and close all the other trades. Let's go with limits now. Although just leave it first. Leave it. Let's see if you can open on that. Leave it first. Let's see if you can open on that position with this one. Leave this one first. So what I want you to do now is set a limit order. You know, price has gone. Price has gone where now? The price is higher and we're selling. So you will have to set a buy or a sell stop. This is why I don't want to use yours, but you have to set a sell stop. So go to new order. Go to
Sorry,
new.
where did you say I should go to?
When you click on trade, you see new order. Click on new order. Now this market execution, you click on it and you change it to a buy stop. So with a buy stop, it tells you the price to use. So this is a situation where I call a buy. Now, when I say buy, when I call it sell, if I call it sell, and from the point I call the sell, price has gone higher than that, meaning that it's close to TP. But you want to enter at the exact price that I called it at. You can come and impute the price here. Are you getting it? Now, Joy, that price, you can't impute it. That's our price.
Which is the entry?
Yes,
No, this
price. For NAS, the NAS 100, that is US 100. US 100.
this entry.
No, up.
Okay.
Not that one. This one.
25394.53.
Yes. If you want the exact entry, you can come and put it there. And then you put in the essay. On the TP. Now, the reason why you cannot place this trade, Shebi, see, you can't place it now. Put the correct volume. 10, 0.10. Remember, this is NASDAQ. 0.10 is same thing as 0.001. But you cannot still place it, right? Can you tell me why you can't place it? The reason why you cannot place this thing now is because price has gone lower than our
Yes,
entry
it's
point.
at 4 point.
All of us are in profit,
Yes.
so there's no how you can place the buy stop. So now, since it has gone lower than our entry, what you have to change this thing to now, you change it to a buy limit. So in case price should go back to that entry, it should activate you. Try to place it.
It's not clickable. I can't place it.
Let me see. Maybe it's because of the lot size. Might have exceeded the lot sizing. Go back to the entry point. And why am I saying buy limit? Sorry, sell limit, not buy limit, sell limit. We're selling, we're not buying. That's why you can't place it. Change it to sell limit.
Okay. So should I put sell stop or sell limit?
Because we're expecting price to go back to the entry before selling. So it's sell limit. Still can't place it.
Yes, still can't place it.
You can't place it. I don't know why you can't place it. Let's go back to the chart. Let's see. So you see now we're massively in profit. Now another thing you can do, right? Another thing you can do. No wonder we are not placing it. Now another thing you can do is because that first entry that we're placing. Now, this very thing got tricky. The first time we tried to place this thing for a buy stop, right? Price was below the first entry, which was this one. Now, price has gone back, so that's why we can't place it. Are you getting? So until price is below this first entry, this first entry was the one that we used as the threshold to enter. But now price is above it, so buy limit will not work. So now let me show you another way you can do it. You see this circle, there's a circle beside a red and blue circle at the top. It looks like time, right? Looks like time. So you see now he brought a buy limit. That buy limit, you can carry it up, move it up where you want price to buy to for entry. Move the buy
Oh, I
limit.
should carry it up.
Yes, the buy limit. Yes, move it. Keep moving it. Now you can move it to our former entry up. Keep moving it. Move it to where our entry is, our 0.0, our 0.5 is. Move it to that entry. Move it to 0.5. Exactly there. So it becomes a sell limit, right? Now click on this blue arrow that is down. Click on the blue arrow. There's a blue arrow down. Now you can set a stop loss. That stop loss that we have, set it as the stop loss. And the TP.
So I click on place, right?
Yes, please. Now go to the chart. Go to quotes.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I'll go to where our normal quotes are. Go back to where we have the old entries that you are showing. Go back to trade. Exactly. So now you can see it is placed, but it has not been activated. So if for any reason price goes back to this level where we have 0.50, it will now activate this trade. So that is for somebody that is looking to have the exact entry that we had before. If for any reason price goes back, it will now come back to this exact place here. Hope you understand.
Yes.
Exactly. So you can go ahead and close all these trades that we have done today as the example. You can do bulk operation close. You don't have to close one after the other. Just hold it down. Hold it down. Bulk operations. Press accept. Okay. Hold it down. Press bulk operations. Close all. Exactly. So that's how it
I
works.
made 15.
Yes. So after using $5, you made an extra 15, an extra 20 something that brought you back to 15. So you see, this is how it works.
Should I close this as well?
Yeah, you can close it. It was just to show her and delete it. And then thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope that was that answered your question. I hope I was able to answer your question. Ah, Mrs. Tommy.
Yeah. I wanted to say that mine is $9 profit.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's
I guess because I missed some of the exact entry points, but at least, yeah.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. So just like that. So Acha Julius, you have a question. Please go ahead on mute.
Okay, sir. I have a question. How do we now take partial profit if we want to secure our profits?
Oh man, I could have done that one with profits. Them. Joy, please, can you come up again? So I'll show us how to take partial profit and partial loss. Please come up again. We should be ending this class right now. I have another meeting by 9.
Okay.
All right, just share your screen again, please. This is the last one, and then we call it a day. After now, I expect everybody to go and fund their real accounts, like fund it in preparation for Monday. Monday we're coming in hot. So you know what I need you to do right now? Just execute anything random. Random.
Okay.
Take a sell on 100 and take a sell again. Just enter.
Should I sell or buy?
Anyone, it's just for testing purpose. You can sell. No, 0.1 is very low. Use a 1.0. Sell it.
Okay.
Use another sell. Remember, a 1.0 is the same thing as 0.10 of gold. It's just that NASDAQ calculation is different. Please, I'll do like a whole thing. When people should remind me tomorrow, I'll write it out. The lot sizing, how it is for NASDAQ, and the lot sizing, how it is for US 100, so that we don't make a mistake. Now, you can see it is a 1.0. So if I want to close partial of the position I've opened, click on it. Click on close. Close
Oh,
position.
sorry.
Click on it. Click on close position. Now, by the time you click on close position, before you close, change the lot size to half of it. So you change the lot size to a 0.50. 50. Yeah, close. Close. Can you see that you just closed half of your position? Go to history. Go to history. You see now, you just close part of your position. We call it partial loss. Do you get?
Hmm.
That is how you do it. So the same thing when it is in profit. If you have a profit of $100 already, if you close half like this, you have just taken 50 and you're allowing 50 of the profit to run. Do we get it? Now, if I say break even, there's another thing called break even. Anytime I tell us to break even, I will write out the new entry point where we should put our stop loss to. So every time I say break even, I'll give us a new stop loss. That stop loss takes our stop loss, and that end price takes our stop loss to our entry point. So if the trade should go against us, we'll neither make profits nor make loss. But we get to all of that. On Monday, let's all be ready. Try as much as possible to start funding your account. If you have further questions, please reach out to me tomorrow or tonight. And for those that are not in the country and are finding it hard to register with this current broker, we're having a meeting tomorrow. Please and please, so that I can forward the proper broker that works in your region for you. So that will be all for tonight. I think I've spent almost an hour 30 minutes in this meeting. So that will be all. Take good care and thank you all for attending. I hope you got it. If you were new, like Sandra, you were telling me you just joined today. Please, the pinned videos in the group, go and watch all of them. Watch all pinned videos, everything. Watch all the pinned videos in the group. It's going to help. And for those that are here for the automatic copy trading, you don't want to analyze, you don't want to put in all these things. I'm still in contact with the broker. Hopefully by next week, that should be set and I'll bring it to the platform. All you just have to do is connect your account to the master's account. That is my own master's account. And whatever I trade just mirrors automatically with the risk that you give it on your portfolio. But we'll get to that and I'll explain how that works because I'm able to finalize with the broker. So that'll be all for today. Do well to have a very lovely night. Take care, guys. Any message, send to the group so that I can attend to them and make sure you tag me. I have another meeting by 9 and time is fast spent already. So take good care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.